Hi, everybody. Pastor Grant here, and I'd love to talk with you for just a few moments about worship this weekend. You know, with the new COVID restrictions that have truly affected an entire globe, we have made a decision that instead of these new restrictions becoming an obstacle to worship, we're going to use them as an opportunity to worship. So I'm going to tell you on the front end, when you come to church this weekend, whether you do it online or in person, it's going to be a little bit different. But let me give you some perspective. There are hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of Christians around the world for whom worshiping Jesus is dangerous. And because of that, they have to be careful and quiet in their worship. Well, we're going to use this temporary moment in our church's history and in our nation's history to embrace some new ways of worship in some of the ways that our brothers and sisters around the world have to worship. We're going to join together and we're going to use prayer. We're going to use sacred space. We're going to use worship music sung over us as ways to move very, very quickly into the presence of God. So I want to encourage you this weekend to come with an open heart and an open mind. I know when we meet with God, we are never, ever disappointed. Whatever you need to do to turn your space into a sacred space, I'd encourage you to do that. Maybe you need to bring a hard copy of the Bible along with you to hold eternal truth in your hands. Maybe you need to light a candle. Maybe you need to have some communion elements, even though we're not having communion as a church. Maybe you need to do that personally as part of your worship this weekend. What I can tell you is this. We're not going to see this as an obstacle. We're going to see it as an opportunity. And I know for a fact that Jesus is going to be worshiped this weekend. So I can't wait to worship with you this weekend as we open up our doors and open up our hearts to meet Jesus face to face.